Joining us is Liao Tilsley, new Conservative Party candidate for Kelston. Yay!
Yes. Yay.
And you did want that theme song, so we'll edit in there. Brown girl in the ring, la 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 la. There you go.
Thank you.
I hope I stayed in tune.
Oh, no, that's a great introduction.
Now, tell us a bit about yourself, young lady.
Okay, I love the young part. Thank you.
Okay then.
My name's Liao. We came over here to New Zealand when I was a little girl, and so my father and my mother came over for. She needed to have a kidney transplant. Unfortunately, didn't work here, and she passed away when I was 4. My father remarried, and beautiful. Mahini, and I have lots of siblings, and so I grew up in West Auckland, so pretty much been in the Kelston electorate my whole life, 20 odd years, no jokes, more than that, but we won't mention that. So I brought up there my whole life, went to Kelston Girls, Henderson High.
So Kelston, born and raised, hearty Kelston. Tell us about this beautiful area of Kelston, this electorate Kelston.
Yeah, Kelston is a very interesting place. So Glen Eden, I was a community chaplain at Vision West for 3 years, so I journeyed with a lot of the families that were there. And I had a real heart for our homeless community. So the homeless community is one that I have really, I've just been able to spend time with them, feed them, been feeding this and on the streets for about 4 years.
Henderson in particular.
Yeah, Henderson in particular. And then just over COVID, been in town leading some of the teams and feeding the homeless there. And so Glen Eden has always been the place that my heart is, really.
Nice.
So as I journeyed with them in Glen Eden, I've been able to see a lot more of what's been happening on the ground. Yeah, and I've always loved Glen Eden, loved Kelston, the area.
Two biggest issues for you currently in Kelston, as you see?
In the Kelston electorate?
Yeah.
I think homelessness is still a very big issue. I think around poverty with not just our Pacifica and Māori, but actually, just throughout the food distribution as well. I'm part of a collective that are looking at food systems, and I see, because there's so many job losses, being able to get food to people, especially our people who don't want to ask, and they want to just carry on, but we want to make sure that they are served. And I've always loved our community, and also our elderly. That's something I've just been thinking a lot about in the last sort of couple of weeks, especially about how I can connect the schools up with our elderly and start writing them letters, just to tell them that they're not alone. So yeah, those are some of the big issues, in our Kelston electorate.
First-time candidate, and it's always the sort of uphill battle. What's been the biggest challenge for you so far?
Well, the biggest challenge really has been our billboards. I've had my face.
People defacing?
I've had my face cut out. And I'm like,
wow.
Ooh, I wonder.
Moustache?
Well, actually, they left my hair.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
They just took my face, and so some of my billboards have been slashed.
Yeah.
And so the biggest challenge has been is that we are paying for our own campaign. So it's been real disheartening, especially because I've been brought up in West Auckland, and we don't do things like that.
Come on.
In West Auckland, we honour each other, we respect each other. So to have a billboard to say strengthening families, and that's the one that got slashed, and so we had to replace it. It's been really interesting, the political. I had no intentions really, to be honest, but I really felt the need to give our people in general another choice.
Come on.
Yeah.
Final words, especially to our wonderful people of Kelston.
Yeah, the Kelston electorate. Well, I just want them to really do their research, and no vote is wasted. The only way it's the only way it's wasted is if you don't vote to your conviction. So I think you should find the best person for you and vote for them.
Liao Tilsley, candidate for New Conservative Party for Kelston. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.